Guys, today we'll be talking about effective practices for mobile marketing. Okay, and we will also be covering how can you take a mobile marketing campaign live on Facebook Ads Manager, because that is one of the most widely used ad platform on social media. And Facebook Ads Manager um, is such that if you are used to taking campaigns live on Facebook Ads Manager, you would be pretty much acquainted with other platforms like LinkedIn as well, because the overall user interface is very similar on other platforms. So it's often said that whenever you want to try your hands on any social media platform on how to take a campaign live, start with Facebook. So once you start getting used to how things work and how to take campaigns live on Facebook, social media platforms like LinkedIn and other platforms, will be pretty much easy for you to kind of take the campaigns live. So on that note, let me just start with the basic definition of what is mobile marketing. But before I just get into it, I would like you guys to drop me a message of what exactly is mobile marketing according to you. You all can put it in the chat box section. What is mobile marketing according to you? Whatever your understanding is, you can just drop me a message. Reach customers effectively, helps marketing to specific people. Okay. Yeah, reaching customers effectively, but that's how different is mobile marketing. Reaching customers, you can reach customers effectively through other mediums as well, but what makes mobile marketing so different than the regular platforms or the regular devices? Yes, Daksh. So any advertising activity that promotes products and services via mobile devices, okay, such as tablets and smartphones. So that is one, like I would say, that is a good definition to kind of get started with. So mobile marketing, like Daksh also mentioned, is basically to promote, advertise products and services via, your mobile devices such as smartphones, tablets, etc. This is the textbook definition, okay. But mobile marketing is just beyond that. Now all of us know, whenever we make use of social media platforms or any sort of websites, we make use of mobile, right? How many of you actually go to your desktop and do that? Very few, would be the number, right? So mobile marketing is only increasing day by day because the consumption of mobile is increasing. Okay, people are spending more and more time on their mobile phones. Initially, when this entire digital marketing landscape started, people used to browse websites on their desktop, right? So I remember in 2012, 2013, when these websites called as jabong.com, or maybe Flipkart and Amazon came in, I used to browse these sites through my desktop, right? But over the period of time, with the entire, I would say, this evolution of smartphones came in, where you could access internet on your phone. You were not restricted to using your regular phone which didn't have internet. You apps like Facebook and Instagram started kind of getting an entry on your mobile phone. That's when the mobile consumption increased, okay, and that's how mobile marketing started. So mobile marketing essentially is basically making effective use of your mobile phone devices, your smartphone, to reach out to the right customer at the right time. Okay, that can be one definition. And mobile marketing has evolved over a period of time, and it will only going to increase, right? Because people are going to spend more and more time on their mobile phones. And the overall time spent on devices like your desktop and your computer systems will be kind of decreasing, because people are now traveling, right? Whenever you're traveling abroad or you're traveling in some outstation countries, you still have internet access, because the internet penetration is also increasing day by day, which means that now it's no longer a restriction to target a user, because of not having internet bandwidth or not having mobile devices, because every person, every second, third person is having a mobile phone. Every person is having a smartphone. Even my maid has a smartphone. So that is the kind of mobile devices, mobile penetration this entire country is experiencing, especially after Geo. If you all know, the Geo wave actually gave access to internet to all the users who didn't even know what internet was. And the internet penetration kind of just went further and further, and this is only going to increase. So mobile marketing is going to be very relevant for everybody and anybody. In fact, any all the brands that are coming up on your website. Like for example, I work for Godrej, and we recently kind of went under a website revamp section, and the brief to our development team was that first the website needs to be mobile first. Okay, and what do I mean by mobile first? That it needs to be designed considering that the user is going to be accessing the website through a mobile phone first, and then from a desktop or any other devices. So that's the kind of brief brands are also sharing with their website development team. So that's the kind of precedence mobile marketing is taking over. Now, there are some best practices to follow when you go about with doing a mobile marketing campaign. Okay, be it any campaign. Let's say tomorrow you are managing a brand like Swiggy or a food brand. What are the best practices to follow? What are the certain things to keep in mind? Is something which I will be taking you through, and this is very important for you guys to understand. The first and foremost thing is you have to be relevant and you need to be useful, right? So the thing is that any brand, if is putting content on its page, they need to make sure that the content is relevant to the end user. Okay, why would any end user follow your content or take a certain call of action if it's either relevant and useful to that person, right? If it's solving certain pain point. For example, Swiggy solves the pain point of food delivery, right? McDonald's solves the pain point of hungry, or kind of satisfying your hunger cravings, or like having a good time with your family. So there needs to be some relevancy in your content, right? So whenever you're doing making up content on your mobile marketing platforms, make sure that there's some relevancy and there's some usefulness to it. Using attention grabbing visuals. Now, if you all know, the screen of the mobile is it's really small, correct? And within the small screen there are 10,000 other brands also competing with you. How do you make sure that you get the attention of the user at the right time? Okay, that's only possible if you use attention grabbing visuals. You need to break the clutter. If your creative is similar to 10 other creatives that are being published on Facebook, and your user is seeing your creative apart from the 10 other competition creatives, the chances of the user interacting with you will be far more lesser, right? So you need to make sure that there are good attention grabbing visuals in your mobile marketing campaign, so that when the user is kind of mindlessly scrolling through the social media platform, your content needs to be a thumb stopper, right? What is a thumb stopper? The thumb while scrolling needs to stop on that content. That is the kind of attention grabbing visuals your content needs to hold, right? Ensuring clear and concise messaging, right? So, for example, if you are a food brand and you're selling some sort of a meal at a packaged price, you need to make sure that very clear and concise messaging is being delivered. You can't have, like I told you, always have to make sure that the mobile screen is small. It's not big. Sorry, it's not big. So you can't clutter the creative with too many lines, too many communication, too many creatives and visual imagery. You need to make sure what is that one USP you would like to highlight out of the overall realm of things that you're presenting. So make sure that your messaging is very clear, your messaging is very, very concise. Okay, that's how you will get the attention of the user. So here in this case, they have clearly mentioned the price point of the smoked meal, and they have ended it with a CTA saying locate restaurant. Okay, so you need to kind of identify what is your USP that you want to highlight, then you can add your call to action to it. Then some other one best practice is to run ads at optimum times that may be relevant to you. Now, let's say this creative that I've shared, it says spend Saturday at the downtown mall. Okay, so usually malls see a very high footfall during the weekends, because that's when people have what to say, a little small holiday from their a small break from their work, and they come with their families to visit malls. That's like their relish time, right? So for malls, it will be preferable that they run ads on weekends, not on weekdays, because that's when people are at their work, and that may not be the relevant time for them to visit malls. So this is also one of the best practices when you're running mobile marketing campaigns, because people are on the go, they're having their mobile phones with themselves. You can run the ad at any optimum time that you want. You have a better control. You can't do this if you are running a campaign on TV, right? So if you run a campaign on TV, there are certain slots that they give you, right? And there are certain slots basis, a certain shows also that they give you, but you can't kind of just tell them that I need to run my ads only on Sundays at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. You don't get that kind of customization. However, on digital, you do get that, and that helps you to run the ads at the most optimum times. Then comes your personalized messages. Okay, now this is like one of the go-to things that you need to follow if you are running a mobile marketing campaign, is that you need to run personalized messages basis your target group. So just to give you an example, there are two creatives here. Okay, one is a lady sitting, and then one is a parent with his kid. Okay, now the call to action here is open account, right? So basically, this bank is advertising to two different sets of PG. One is a millennial and one is a parent, and hence they have made two different forms of communication and two different forms of creatives for it. So one of the best practices to follow is, if you are a brand that is reaching out to a diverse range of audiences, you need to make customized communication basis it. You can't have one creative for all, right? So that is also one of the best practices to follow when you are running a mobile marketing campaign. Then you have making use of pin code based and location based targeting. Now tell me one thing, who would be relevant, which brands would be relevant to run a pin code based or a location based targeting? Which are the brands that will actually get advantage from running pin code based campaigns or location based campaigns? Swiggy, Ola, Zomato. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So these are food tech companies. Apart from that, there is also one major chunk uh, that would really get leverage from running location based or pin code based targeting. Who do you think that is? One category of brands, Zemco, Blinkit. Okay. So I was referring to retail chains here. So retail chains, if you have a specific physical store, right? So if you are running a beauty parlor, okay, these are the big brands. Okay, if you talk about a small brand, let's say you are a small or a medium sized brand and you're running, a store in your locality. Now the main objective will be to drive footfalls for your store, right? Now, in order to run and drive footfalls for your store, it is important, if, for example, you are based out of Bombay in Bandra, it is no point running ads in top metro cities. Nobody is going to come from Delhi or Bangalore to visit your store, right? But people from in and around Bandra, okay, people from in and out around Bandra will be visiting your store. So stores which have a physical presence, your retail stores, it can be anything from a clinic to a grocery store to a beauty parlor to a hotel. Any of these retail stores, if you are a small or medium size store, pin code based targeting will also be effective, and mobile based campaigns will help you to target such pin code based targeting. Okay, so that is also one best practice to follow if you're running a mobile based campaign. So now with this we move on to how can we run a mobile based campaign on Facebook Ads Manager. But before that, any doubts on this? Okay, I believe there are no questions. So let me just get into Facebook Ads Manager now. Now, what exactly is Facebook Ads Manager? Before we get into the structuring of Facebook Ads Manager, I would request you guys to, just log into your Facebook account. And do you have any Facebook page as such, like a business page? You all have it? Just drop a yes if you do. And if you don't have it, you can just create a Facebook page. It will not take more than 5 minutes. Okay. So what all you have to do is you go in the notification section, and there is a prompt called as create page. So you can do that and create your own page, in case if you all don't have a page of your own. So in the pages section. So guys, do you all have the Facebook page? The reason why I'm asking you to do is because it will help you guys to create a campaign. I have a page, but I don't use it, which is actually which is fine. Sayan, you can just log into your Facebook account, and then follow the steps that I tell you to do. Okay. Others, do you all have a page? Daksh, Sudarsanam, Thompson, do you all have a page? Okay, perfect. I have a page. I will create now. Okay, Sudarshanam, you can create your page. We'll wait for you, and then we can start. So all you need to do is just go under your pages section, and there is a create new page option that you get. So just create a page, like a dummy page of sorts. A brand page whichever interests you, and then we can start with how to go about with running ads on your Facebook page. So others, I believe that since you'll have a Facebook page and a Facebook account, these are the steps that you'll have to follow. Okay. So first and foremost, you have to go to ads.facebook.com. Okay. It's called ads.facebook.com. I'm just typing it here for you guys. Okay. Now, when you go to ads.facebook.com, this is what you are showcased as. Just give me a heads up if you're able to see my screen, guys. Just type a Y. I hope you all are able to see my screen. Can you all see the ads.facebook.com section? I'll just quickly share my entire screen so that it's visible. Yeah, is it visible to you guys? The ads.facebook.com section. Daksh Sayan, please type a yes of others so I can quickly show you all how to do it. Perfect. So after you all go to ads.facebook.com, if you all already have a page created, you'll have to just click on start now. And after you click on start now, you will be redirected to the ads manager section. Okay. This is where you will be redirected to. After you go here, I will just select my ad account. You guys will be directed to the ads manager section. Now I'll tell you how the Facebook ads manager actually works. Okay. So the Facebook ads manager has three important levels under it. Okay. First level is the campaign level. Now, what exactly is the campaign level? The campaign level is where you can set your objective for the campaign. So, for example, if you are running a mobile marketing campaign to drive website traffic to your own, site, this is where the campaign level objective needs to be set. You need to identify what are the different objectives. Why are you running this campaign in the first place? Okay, that is the campaign level. Now, after you set the campaign objective, let's say it's website traffic or it's awareness, we will be going through the different objective that Facebook offers. But for now, just remember that you need to set an objective at the campaign level. Now, after you come to the ad set level, okay, so the first level is campaign level. You set your objective. Let's say website traffic is your objective. Second is your ad set level within the campaign. Now, ad set level is basically the level at which you define your target group. Who do you want to target? Okay, so you have set the objective कि I want to drive traffic, but who are these people who will be visiting the website? This is where your ad set level comes in. You have to set who are these audiences. Will they be men? Will they be women? Will they be from top metros? Like I told you, location based targeting is possible here. You can identify the age group. Is it 18 to 24 or 25 to 35? There are different sets of demographics, interests, behaviors, which I will give you a walkthrough of. You can set under the ad set level. Okay, all those details will be set under the ad set level. And apart from that, you will also see what are the kind of placements you can place your ads on. Okay, so do you only want to target Facebook, or do you want to target Facebook and Instagram? Okay, or do you only want to target mobile, or you want to target mobile and desktop? All of those details will be in the ad set level. Okay, and then after the ad set level comes the ads. Ads are basically your creatives. What are the creatives you will be targeting? Okay, after you've set your audiences, what are the